Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you like my content, of course. So today I'm actually going to be just showing you how I contour and highlight my face and just tips that I use. They're kind of basic, but hopefully if you're trying to learn how to do that with your makeup, this can help. I finally am to a point where I feel really happy with the way my foundation, my contour, and my highlight show up on my face. And I basically have been using this every day for a while. So I just kind of wanted to share with you what works for me, and hopefully it works for you as well. So if you want to see my contour highlight routine, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my foundation first. I'm actually just moisturizing. I've actually been using, I got this from Influencer. It's this Revitalift cream by L'Oreal, and I've actually just been using it as like a moisturizer and a primer because it's so thick and it's really just worked out really well. It's been a while since I've had like a full-on foundation, contour, highlight routine that I love, so this is what I've been currently doing, and I like the way my skin looks, so I'm gonna just continue to do it. Foundation I'm using is this Photo Focus Wet n Wild. Color is Desert Beige. I did a video on that Maybelline Superstay foundation, and if you haven't seen it, I'll link it or I'll have it pop up over here. And in that video I was like, oh, I love this foundation so much, but after wearing it a few times, I'm just gonna blend it out with a damp beauty blender. After wearing it a few times, it's not that I don't like the foundation, it's the color. The color is off. Like, it looked okay. It was that day that I did the video and then a few days, but I started noticing that it was really oxidizing super orange, and my skin ain't orange. I have like neutral undertones, so it was really just like messing with the way my face looked. I felt like it looked really weird. So I haven't used it, but I probably will use it again in the summertime when I am a little bit tanner. Well, I'm always going to be tan, but when I'm a little bit darker in complexion. Just if you're wondering, I came back to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is like $5 at Walmart, and it's one of my favorites mainly because of the color. Alright, once I have my foundation on, I do go in with my concealer, which would be considered like the highlighting part underneath the eyes. This is medium. This is also Wet n Wild, and I believe this was $2 or $3. And I like to make it in that kind of triangle shape. I do bring it down a little bit more because I have a lot of redness on my cheeks, so this is totally optional. You don't have to bring it down that far. You can just, you know, make it to where it just conceals your under eye. And then I just do the standard, you know, right here on the forehead. Do it right down the middle. Do a little bit underneath my chin to lighten that up. I do a little bit on the sides here because I do have darker skin right there. And that's about it. So I'm just basically highlighting this part of my face to almost give it like a more narrow look. To go in with contour, I'm using this Wet n Wild contour stick. The color is Call Me Maple 805. It's pretty dark if you can see. And I really actually like this. This, like I said, this is the first time in a while that I've had like a full foundation and contour routine that I like. Suck your cheeks in like this. See that line right there? You want it to be above that. And start from your hairline. I don't bring it all the way down. I just stop right here. Do a little bit over here on the forehead, on the sides, and then just bring it right over the top like that. So like I said, this is narrowing the face down. And then you can do the bottom here, right on the jawline. And that's going to create a shadow here to also make this look a little bit thinner and kind of make this part of your jawline stick out more. And I'm actually just gonna go in with my beauty blender right over top of it. I pinch it like this, and then I just blend it up. Blend it up. You always want to blend it up. Don't blend it down, because you want to keep that cheek cut. If you blend it down, your whole face is just gonna look all muddy right here. And we're actually gonna clean that up also after this. So just blend it out in an upward motion. And I like to do the dark parts first. That way, if it's too dark, I can use some of the concealer that I put down and blend it out. Can kind of go right here too on the side of your face. Blend this in, and this part you're blending back towards your hairline. You see how it creates that shadow, those shadows on your face? This you want to blend down. I just turn it around and use this pointy part to blend out underneath the eyes. This is a beauty blender. You can also use a Real Technique sponge if you have that, which is more affordable and does the same exact thing, I believe. I've used the Real Technique sponge for a while. I just don't have one right now. This is the only one I have right now. And on that one, I know it has like a flat surface. If you have the orange one that has a flat, that's where when I had that, I would use that for underneath my eyes. So if you have that one, you can use the flat surface to blend out your underneath your eye and stuff. Blend the nose, blend the forehead. Okay, now that all of your cream is down, all of your cream, contour, foundation, all of that, I'm actually going to use this banana powder by Revolution. Makeup Revolution. I'm just going to put it in the lid of my Airspun. Then you just want to dip, get this coated just like so, and you can set underneath the eyes, and you just want to press it lightly underneath. Press it lightly, and I basically just put it over all the areas that I highlighted to set the chin. I do go around my mouth, and then using the tip, I'm going to carve this so that line is, like I said, just like a cut, crisp. This is creating cheekbones. If you don't have them, even if you have them, it's gonna make them look better. So just like that. Just like that. I like to use the banana powder because the translucent powder I do like, but it still comes off kind of white for me. While I'm baking that part of my face, I'm actually gonna go in with my Hula bronzer, and it hit pan a long time ago. It's a small one. And then the brush I'm using is a Mikasa F111, and I do have a code for Mikasa brushes. I love Mikasa brushes. I use them every day. And I'm not just saying that, I really do. I actually bought these. I didn't get them like for free or anything, even though I have a coupon code with them, like an affiliate code. I didn't get them for free. I bought them and I like them. So I'm actually going to go over the areas that I use the contour stick to just set it. Oh, I feel like this just gives it that finishing touch. And bam. Now you can brush off your bake. This I have to kind of pinch. This is a kind of a bigger brush, so I do pinch it right here just to kind of get that off. You can bake however long you want. I don't bake very long just because I don't have the patience. There's no other reason besides I don't have patience. A tip, if you still are looking kind of white, go in with like a setting powder that's like a pressed powder that's closer to your skin type, and just go over the areas that you baked that look too white and just add a little color back in there. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. Let me put on blush, and then I'm going to show you how I contour my nose. So I'm using this Fit Me blush in the color Wine. And I'm just using this F200 Mikasa brush. And it's like, what do you call it? Can't even think of the word. Smile a little bit. Or fake smile. I like this one for blush. Because it doesn't, it keeps it like in the controlled area that you want it. Let's contour the nose. And then I will highlight with highlighter. So to contour my nose, I'm using this IT Cosmetics brush. It's like a flat brush. It came with the oval ones, which I don't like, but I use this. If you don't have one like this, get just a regular brush and pinch it with your fingers and use it like that. But I'm gonna take advantage of the one that I have. So I'm actually just using the Hoola bronzer that I used and getting a little bit on there, tapping it off, and then I'm going to lightly put it on the bridge of my nose. Just right in the middle. Kind of carve out your nose to make that more accentuated. Okay, hope you can see me. Like that. I don't take it all the way up. And then I do right here. Right here. So make like a V shape. And then just connect it on the bottom. Right, start bringing this down more. And you want to use the lightest touch on all of this. Just do a little bit of a line across like that. And I'm hoping it shows up on camera because I'm not trying to do this like super dark. Then I'm going to go in with this blurring concealer brush. I am going to pinch it and just lightly buff that out. I like to use powder to contour my nose because the creams kind of get blended away. When you blend them out, they kind of just turn into nothing. So I like the powder because it sets better. Okay, nose is done. Last part is highlighter. I like to set my face first, so I'm gonna do that. I have this Too Faced 3-in-1 Hangover Setting Spray. I spray that and then just fan it out. I finally went and got my Master Chrome highlighter. The color is Molten Gold. I love this highlighter, I really do. It's not too gold. Like my Makeup Revolution one that I used forever was straight up gold. And I wanted it to be a little bit less gold. Oh, it's sticking to a wet spot. This is just a fan brush that I've had from my old brush collection, no name. But I really like the way that this looks on my skin. Cause I feel like most highlighters that I use just accentuate all the texture that I have on my skin. And so I really didn't like to use highlighters for a while. For my nose, I just use my finger, put a little bit on there, dot it on like that, and then I just go down just this part right here. I don't go all the way down, just here and then here with the finger. Okay, then once I have it on my face, I like to go over it with the wet sponge, try to find a spot doesn't have powder on it, and just press it on to kind of melt the highlighter onto your skin and make it look like the way, you know, like it's part of you, not just highlighter like that's bam, like that's part of your skin. That is it. I'm gonna put on my lashes and then come say bye. Okay, I'm back. I'm done. I finished the rest. Oh, what did I do? I put lashes on and lipstick. I'm so unorganized. I use my Milani Teddy Bear lipstick. This is the color here. And then just right over top I put my NYX butter gloss, and that's this. And that's it. You can kind of tell that my nose looks a little bit smaller, and it just carves out the cheeks here. And that's why I like to contour. I used to be so scared of contour, but I love doing it. I basically do it every day now, to this extent, kind of. Sometimes I'm a little bit more lazy. Anyways, I hope this helps you if you're trying to learn how to contour your face. Every face is different, but I just did the basics, which would be the cheeks and the forehead. It depends too on your side, the shape of your forehead, how you want to contour your forehead. I just like to, because my face is so oval, I like to kind of just follow that and just keep it bright right here and dark on these sides. But that's just like a basic way to do it. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!